Well, John, a victory to begin your managerial career. This must be an immensely proud moment for you.
Yeah, I mean it's brilliant. It feels great for me, but I think most importantly, the reaction in the dressing room from the lads has been brilliant. I'm thrilled for them. They've been through a tough couple of weeks, and it's been a tough season in parts. So it's just good to get back to the winning ways and boost the confidence. And you can tell just smiles on their faces again. It's great for them, and it's great to be able to do it here.
There's so much to talk about. Let's start with the first half. How did you see it? And based off that first half, what was your message at the break?
So I thought we started quite well. We started the game well. We started to press Exeter pretty well, but then they got a foothold in the game, and they're a really good side. They're a side that has obviously done really well this year in terms of league position, and they caused us a few problems. I think you've got Matt making a couple of saves that turning points in the first half, and then we just defended brilliantly well. I came into half time and said to the lads, look, you've had to defend, and you've had to defend, and 9 corners is a lot for a half, but you dealt with them brilliantly well. You've got to do that side of it to keep clean sheets and to win games. And so we just made a couple of tweaks in terms of the way we wanted to press, and more importantly the way we wanted to play on the other side. We got a bit frustrated, I think, in the second half with the way that we were keeping the ball. So we made a couple of tweaks, but most of all the message was just be more positive, take care of the ball a bit more. We gave the ball away quite a few times, very sloppily in the first half, but as soon as we did that, then the whole game changed.
Yeah, those messages certainly came through. How pleased were you with the reaction to start the second half?
Yeah, I've been really pleased since I walked into the building yesterday, because even in the first half when things didn't go massively well, the boys were taking on board some of the messages that I was trying to get across, and that was obviously something that I really looked to achieve here. If things go wrong with the players doing what I've asked them to do, then fine, that's on me. So in the second half in particular, they took on everything. I think we all said as a group at half time. They knew it. They came in and pretty much said everything they needed to say, and they, after that they reaped the rewards.
Yeah, Marlon Pack's goal, just talk us through it. Outrageous strike.
Yeah, I mean, I played with Marlon when he was 18. I think I knew technically he's a brilliant player, and he's got that in him. And just to pick it out of the sky like that, it was just something we needed really here. We'd had a few chances. I think we had a really good chance in the first half. We had a couple in the second half that we didn't quite put away. So I thought we deserved it. We deserved the lead when we took it, and it came from an absolute screamer. And I'd like to see a few more from him. And
just talk us through your decision to make him captain as well.
Yeah, well, I know how deeply he cares about the club, and he's a Portsmouth boy, and it means a hell of a lot to him to play here. So I think Marlon has got loads more in him from what we've seen, and hopefully giving him the captaincy will give him that boost. He's been brilliant around the dressing room. He's talked really well, and I think he led the boys just absolutely fantastically today. So we need more of that through the team. It's not about who's captain on any given day or on any given week. It's about having, it's a bit cliche, but it is about having as many as you possibly can. You're never going to get 11, but as many captains as you possibly can. We don't just need Marlon, we need everyone.
And then Joe Morrell popping up moments after a missed chance to score his first Pompey goal. How pleased are you for him?
Yeah, really pleased. I mean, Joe's a player with a lot of quality, but just coming back, I think, into the sort of form that we know that he can produce. Maybe a few physical struggles in and around the World Cup, and then it's just taken him a bit of time to get back. And then what you saw from Joe in the second half, particularly when he started running beyond and popping up with those chances, that's what we want. I couldn't care less that he missed the first chance. I don't care. He was there. He was in the right position. It was a technical problem then. Nothing else made the right decision, so he deserved it. He deserved to get a bit of luck with the second goal that wasn't the cleanest strike. And again, just an overall really good performance.
Now let's just talk about Matt Macy and the back line. I suppose a clean sheet for them, but more about Matt coming in yesterday. Not really trained much with the group, didn't train with the group at all. He's come in today, here to Fratton Park, and kept a clean sheet, made a number of brilliant saves. What would you say to his performance?
I mean, obviously that's why the club have brought him in, because we know that he's capable of doing that. And one save in the first half that I think was crucial in terms of timing, and he just did everything really well. He came out and claimed the ball on the break when Exeter looked their most dangerous. Kicked well, very composed, and the sort of performance that we need going forward. So really pleased for him, and I hope he settles in here really quickly. It's a great sort of bonus for him to get the clean sheet as well in his first game.
And as for the sort of latter stages of the game, we saw the boys keep pressing, fighting for the ball. How important is that for you?
It's really important. I think the natural thing to do when you go 1-0 up or 2-0 up is drop off and just defend the lead. And there are some times where we're going to have to do that. Like we did today, we dropped off a bit, probably a bit too deep, because I think the key for me is making sure that even in those stages of the game, that they don't get good quality into the box. So if you go deeper and deeper, you might think that you're sort of locking off the box and being a bit more defensive, but you end up with their centre halves and their right wing back having a bit more joy. So it was just trying to get the boys up the pitch, trying to get a bit more pressure on it. Yes, we leave ourselves exposed. It's by design, and I said to the two centre halves who maybe aren't particularly comfortable at doing it, you're going to have to go 1v1 at the back, and you know what, they did a brilliant job. I can't really fault anyone's performance, to be honest.
Yeah, let's pick out Riley Taylor as well, making his Fratton Park debut. What do you think of his performance?
For a kid of his age to come here from a different league and do that in his home debut, I don't want to go too over the top, because what we want, there's a lot of work to be done, but I think you can probably tell by how pleased I am with both centre halves' performance that it was hugely promising. We need to see more of that. There's plenty of improvement to be done. And that's not just for those two, but for the whole team. But yeah, really, really pleased for him.
And just finally, today was your first experience as a head coach, your first experience as Pompey head coach. The fans were right behind you from minute one. How important were they?
Yeah, I think they know. I think they know how important they are, but I can't stress it enough. The lift that they give the guys is just incredible. I said at half time, it was part of my team talk, that we can suck the ball into the net at the Fratton end. You can, whether you know it or not. When you're here as an opposition, it is not nice to do. It's not nice to have to defend that goal. And when you're relentless and you're on top and you go again and you go again and you go again, it is an atmosphere that is unrivaled. So we've got to keep going with that. A massive thank you to the fans. It's no secret they probably sort of scratched their head yesterday and did a bit of Googling to find out who I was before I came in. But I just hope they keep going. I know we'll get a good following on Tuesday, we'll get a good following on Saturday, and it'll be great to see them back here in a couple of weeks.
Perfect. Thanks, John.
Cheers, Max. Cheers, guys.